Only one like? You losers. One like. One like. One like. Are you jealous? Got 2 likes. Wow. 4 likes. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Mm. Sometimes it's not always your lucky side. I'm learning this. Ooh, we got 9 likes. Hit that subscribe button. Welcome to Post Traumatic Bliss. If you want to live long, movement is joy, right? We always talk about overcoming stress, overcoming trauma. Movement is joy. Ooh, those are burning now. Ooh. These ones are good. plank. I move the camera a little bit this way. These are mini push-ups. You can always interchange them. Like, I don't like doing push-ups a lot, so I'm training my core for the push-ups. And I don't have to do 20 at the same time. So I take breaks. I can do 2 rest. Train yourself with these mini ones. If you want to get your core strong, you can always do these ones. They will get you strong without you having to tear anything. Like for me, I have too much flexibility, and because I'm too flexible, I don't have a lot of muscle. That's why I'm training myself to be more strong. Let's see your comments. Morning, Ishmael, Jaime, Jesus, Bruce Dent. If I can make you get up, Bruce, I've done my job, okay? Because this is why I want to inspire you for movement. Movement is joy. And when we are talking about post-traumatic bliss, and we are talking about getting rid of anxiety, depression, we want to put in movement because movement is joy. Movement is joy. Inspired to rewire your brain, right? See?
Switch.
Yeah, see I'm sweaty? Sweaty. When I get to the sweaty part.
Switch.
Ooh, got my 20 likes. Like. Let's put it to 100. Subscribe. Let's inspire the world to overcome trauma. And let's inspire the world to live joyfully. You know what? Today, let me talk a little bit. Today I was watching something on my phone. And it's sad, right? It's very sad. They were showing the map of the US. And they show this map, okay? They show all this, all that. You see all the red dots? You see all the red dots. The whole map is red. Red dots, okay? This is worrying. That's a trend of how many people are sharing child pornography in the US, that map, okay? What you don't see is the little black dots, okay? Those little black dots, that's how much investigation is going on. So we have this sea of red and only few little people are being investigated, okay? So when we are living in this age of Epstein files, some people are not triggered by this child abuse and everything going on, but a lot of people need to heal. Okay, there's lots of people that need to heal from trauma. Because if you can see that map, it's worrying, right? I always say don't take your kids sleep over, because that map is telling you there's a pedophile in every home somewhere, okay? Just don't do that. You know, check who is doing this. A lot of abuse is coming. Unfortunately, I gotta say this, it's happening from fathers. Fathers are the number one abusers, sexual abusers of children. So we are living in America, very scary time right now. People need to heal. And you know, if you're needing to heal from trauma, movement gives you joy, okay? Moving gives you joy. And that is why I have this post-traumatic bliss to put awareness about healing. Because a lot of people are talking about trauma, but we need to talk about healing, and post-traumatic bliss, right? Because these things we need to be talking about. So one time I put these dumbbells on the floor, right? And I went to bed and I forgot where I placed them and the lights were off, and I come and I knock one. That hurts. Okay, it's such terrible pain. I hurt my pinky. I almost thought that the nail was going to come off. So just precautious When you have these dumbbells, okay, put them in a corner always, because you never know when you're moving in a hurry or the lights are off. And right, let's not talk about age, because if I tell you my age, I have to kill you. Whew. Whew. I'm done. I've done something similar as well. Yeah, it's so painful. So like, even like when I put them here, I can't put them here. Like, you need to put them, usually I put them behind that Amazon box. I put them behind it. That way, because I'm not going to walk through that like that. Or I put them in a corner. These things hard, okay? They could break your pinky toe. I believe they have the capability of doing so. So one of the things they have you do to strengthen your core is the boat pose. You can always kind of like do it either this way or straighten it a little bit. I came from running, so sometimes my legs need support. You can always stop for a little. I always like when I do something like that, I change it and do something that's different from what I was doing. Because now I get the stretch and undo the stretch. You want to move your body as much as you can. This is always a good one, a lizard pose. You pose like a lizard. Helps you open up. Right. The lizard. Do I look like a real life lizard? How do lizards move? So my problem is I can be a little too flexible, and I have scoliosis, and so I have to work here. I have to work on my core. And like January, was it January or December? Around January, my physical therapist told me, girl, you're not strong. You need to be strong. So I'm challenging myself. In 2026, David in the house. Welcome to Post-Traumatic Bliss. At 47, what are your biggest healthy needs? Like at 47, as a 47-year-old man, what are you facing at 47? A lot of people cannot do what I'm doing right now. Like sit-ups for some people are not like, are these 9 pounds or 8? That's good for the arms, this part of the waist here, right? Ooh, I can feel it right here. I think I have a slight tear. But a lot of times when we are exercising, we forget the side body, okay? We forget the side. And the side body is so important because of nerves like sciatic nerves, right? They're moving in the sides, they're affecting the side body. So sometimes you get to an age where you get a sciatic nerve pain. And most of it is because you're not working on the core and you're not strengthening these sciatic nerves, like you're not stretching them. The hamstrings, they need to be stretched, you know? So a lot of times we are failing ourselves by not focusing on this side body. Side body, right? is strength. And you always test yourself, right? Always test your strength. Right? Upside down, very good for blood flow to go into your brain, right? And also you strengthen your core. Your brain is used to being upright. You being upright, now it's getting used to you being upside down. It's kind of nice. I always like to do a child's pose to let my blood kind of like go back to normal after I do an upside down, because you know you don't want to do upside down and then just wake up and the blood flow goes straight down. You might faint or feel dizzy. So I always, once I do upside down, I always do a child's pose like this to just let the blood flow kind of collect back and I don't feel dizzy waking up, right? So I'm still very new to my practice. Yeah, it's time for a push-up. Julio says I'm very hot. This is what, I don't go to the gym. I know and I'd love to go to the gym. It's just that I get very sick whenever I go to the gym. And you can do all this at the gym, right? So for me, I do yoga because with yoga, I have my own yoga mat. I'm not sharing equipment. I'm not touching people's germs. I'm not getting sick. But you can definitely do it at the gym. Talking about yoga mats, I always forget I have a mat here at home. It's been so folded for so long. Let's try to put one of these dumbbells. Better not forget it's there. So push-ups. Ooh. Those are my 20 push-ups. I already done before I started I did 16 push-ups, then I did another in the middle. I did another 20 push-ups. Then I just did another 20. So I'm done with push-ups, okay? Hey, hi Arthur. You know, if your message goes for review, I'm not reviewing your messages. You better type something good. Ooh, that popped. Did you hear my bone pop? That's what you want to do. I like when my bones pop because, especially my right side, because my therapist, physical therapist, is always trying to crack my bones. Because, you know, the joints like crack. I felt it so good. Always, I like twisting my body. Like, it's always something nice, right? To twist it. Ooh, I felt another pop. Twisting the body is so good. your body best, right? We all know what our body needs. That's why like working out at home is so comfortable, because at the gym you're seeing other people, you're copying what they're doing, but you want to do what's good for your body. Boat pose. This boat pose always works your core. It's the core that makes it stay. The legs are doing nothing. It's the core. Yeah, I can swim, but I need a gym membership to swim. So sometimes I just go to the ocean. Let's live to more than 100. Let's live to like 150. I hope you're falling in love with fitness. I hope I'm making you fall in love with being fit. Because movement is joy. Then you do the other one. Always make them even. Ooh, those ones burn. Okay. This is why we need core. Hand up, hand up, hand up, hand up, hand up. Bruce. Today I'm working out. Sorry if I'm not reading all your messages. I'm going to read them after. I like to take you guys through my workouts. You're an amazing inspiration to keep going. So I've enlisted you as part of my life journey. So thank you. Can you do this? Can you put all your trunk, or your trunk, like your upper torso, I mean, on your legs? And touch them. Like, I'm not saying like, I'm saying you even touch them, okay? Like that. A lot of people are not able to do this. Can you do it? You'd start every day. Bruce, if you did everything that I always say you do, you'd be doing it by now. I love this stretch. Jaden. Hi, Kenrick. Kenrick in the house. Church was good. I enjoyed church yesterday. They were doing baptism, okay? So I went for they usually do, they sing and then there's preaching. But when they have something like baptism or dedicating children and all that stuff, I will go for the music. They'll probably preach for 10 minutes, and then after that I'll leave. I'm going to leave the church because I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here to watch everybody get baptized. I mean, it's entertaining to hear their testimony. Like the guy I was getting baptized, the only guy that I actually listened to when he was getting baptized. Now that it's a story time, I wish I stayed longer to hear other people's stories. I think he had gotten divorced and separated, and I think somebody, maybe his wife, had cheated on him. So he was going through betrayal, normal stuff. So he started drinking, he started sleeping around, the normal trauma stuff, right? And then I think I don't know how he found Jesus, but he found Jesus. Yeah. He felt like it wasn't working, so he needed a savior. Yeah, he looked kind of young, so I was super excited for him, because most of the people who are getting baptized these days at my church, I see that they are young people. So I'm super excited for young people when they get baptized, because I know they've somehow figured that it's gonna get dark and dark and dark until you make different choices in your life. Julio thinks I'm hot. I'm hot. I'm a hot mamas. Okay, whoa. So I'm so glad I did 1 hour of stretching today. Okay, this is 1 hour of core work, strengthening the core and the muscles. So next time you challenge me for boxing, boom, 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 boom. Okay? Boom, 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 boom. I did Aikido, okay? I did Aikido once, so don't joke with me. I can. Okay? I need more. So this is how, I don't know, I don't use all my liquid cleaners like that. I put it in water and then I dilute it. Now I save my coins. Hello, Chess, Kenrick, Arthur. Which part of Africa I am from? I'm from Kenya. I'm Kenyan. Kenyano. So today I'm excited to eat some beans with sardines. Okay. Let me see how much I weigh today. Okay. 1 second. 1 second. That's how much I weigh today. I weigh 114 pounds, 0.7. So rounding off like 115. 3 weeks ago, I weighed 122. $114 is perfect. I mean, I'm 5'3", so I guess it's not big deal. This is me. My friend posted me. Do we look alike? This is my friend who painted me. Do I look alike? I don't know. I mean, the hairband. I usually wear hairbands. I guess. Bones. My friend painted this like over 10 years ago. I'm trying to, awesome. I have things that I need. On my meal today. So I wanna eat some sardines. But I wanna make some sardine tomato soup. I got some tomatoes. So get some knives. So jalapenos. I'm just going to put half. And I think these are going to make my sardines super hot. So I'll save this one. I'll only use that one. I need to make a tomato paste. I'm a beautiful Nubian queen. But what's Nubia? Because I'm not from Nubia. I'm Kenyan. I leave a few cherry tomatoes, oops, for me to snack on. Oh, I love your views of me, Chester. Get some garlic. Boop, 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 boop. So we're making some sardines. You gotta cut some garlic here. Hi, Matiba, Matsambu. Where are you from? Are you from Kenya? Are you from Kenya? Matiba is Kenyan. hey, welcome to Post-Traumatic Bliss. Yes, this is Kanini. We are making some food here, okay? Sometimes I go quiet because I don't want to cut myself, you know, especially when you're doing fine things like garlic. Garlic be fun. I know, right? It's the kind of knife that would do damage to you. You have a few cloves of garlic. Okay, so probably save this for tomorrow. Hi, Shamara, what? How? Joshua Monday. Hey, where you from? Where you from? Who? Do you see that? Okay. My floor is clean, guys. It's clean. I don't need food going down the floor and not even cooked it yet. You can tell. You guys were here on Sunday when I cleaned this kitchen. This is how my day is usually. Perfect, okay? I wish it was always this perfect. Hello, LMG from Spain. How's your day going? Thank you, my love. Thank you, Rob Case. So we're gonna make some sardines. I'm gonna use a medium pot because there are not so many. Okay, so let's do this. Man, if you figure out a nice way for me to get ghee out of this can, because my ghee is usually like you know what? I have Kenyan Blue Band, and I think I'll be cooking with that Blue Band. I need to go look at it again. Look at the ingredients. I think this is enough. I'm making some sardines, some tomato sardine soup. Ooh. So let me grate some cheese. I'm trying to grate some cheese. It's a little good cheese. The onion is becoming yellow, orange, yellowish. So I'm just going to add some garlic. Lower the heat. let it simmer for a bit before we put in the onions. Let me put this back to the fridge. I don't want a lot of peppers because I'm already going to add more. And also, I don't think I'm going to add any salt because they already kind of have a lot of salt. So now we have the tomatoes. I'll add just a little cheese. It's gonna be nice. Oh, I need some water. To drink some water. I know sometimes I come from from Kenya, right? And I am a mix of Kamba people and Kikuyu people. So the Kambas, we are known for long distance, okay? We go the distance. Our because we used to trade salt, our history, we used to trade salt. And to get salt, we had to trek. We would have to go so many miles, right? Walking the distance. Yeah, I'm Kamba and Kikuyu. So we are known to go the distance, to like long distance. Look, I don't like to view any offensive messages myself. I don't like reading it. So if the message is held for review, I don't like to review it, because if it's something that I don't want to see, then I don't want to see. So it's up to you to put a message that doesn't need to be reviewed. Because me, I don't want to review it either. What if it's something that I don't like? I let the algorithm decide these things. But not every message that is hidden is offensive. I understand that. But some are. And I don't want to change my mood because of a message. I'm trying to crush the tomatoes. You can crush all of them. Right? We got a good vibe here. Real good vibes. I'm going to get some sardines. I got these are wild. You see, they're wild caught, and then they are in olive oil, black olives, red pepper, basil, and oregano. I like when they are in olive because olive oil is good oil. It's not like canola oil. So if you're buying them, they always advise you check the oil that they've been dipped in. Preferably buy the ones, yeah, the ones that are dipped in olive. So we're gonna open these babies. Sometimes I just eat them without cooking them, right? Because they're already ready. They are actually ready. So you see them? Gonna mix them up with the tomatoes. Get some tomato soup. This is one of the healthiest meals you can have on the planet. The salt is good. I just low heat because they've been dipped in olive oil. Sardines are very healthy, rich in omega-3. You should eat omega-3 every day. And if they did a brain scan of you and you are doing omega-3 every day, they'd be jealous of your brain. I was reading this article about this guy. I don't know if it was a guy or a woman, but I think it was a man. So his grandmother, they come from is it New Zealand? Is it New Zealand? It's in Europe. Anyway, I'm probably not New Zealand, but these days I'm having like a memory problem. I'm just forgetting things. You know, the country in Europe where they make chocolate? Do you know the country in Europe where they make chocolate? And they have like mountains and beautiful. They have also a big airport. Okay, that country. So he came from there, and his grandmother used to give them for breakfast, used to have them like eat sardines. So he didn't have any choice. The grandmother used to make them like eat sardines. And so he, you know, it just became a staple for him because it was just like their main diet. Continued on with his life, incorporated sardines in his diet. And they were doing brain scans. He's now like in his 40s, 50s. They were doing brain scans. No, Belgium. It starts like is it New Zealand? Man, I'll need a map of Europe. I'll get it. Anyway, they were doing brain scans, and the doctors were like, you have by the far the best omega-3 profile I have ever seen on the brain scans. And you know why? Because he was eating sardines every day. So these are done. You might see how beautiful they are simmering. So yeah, let them cool off a little bit. I have some. Have an avocado. Let me make sure I'm not smelling of sardines before I start touching everything in the house. You gotta dance a little bit in life, okay? See, I'm still putting in some core work as I move through the day. So I got some beans from yesterday. Sometimes I got a problem opening these things. Let me warm it a little bit. Future baby mama? No way. Me. Oh my God. So, this is so funny. These are supposed to be my beans, but I happened to get like one chipotle chili and then another huge chipotle chili. Okay. I guess that's what I'll eat today. Ooh. So I needed some olives. Oh no! My olives, they fell. Okay. I'm glad I have a clean kitchen. My olives, they fell. But I still have some. That's chili. Man. You got chili. Let's get some almond butter. Get some butter. I love almond butter. Man, some inventions. Okay, so we are fixing my plate. I'm fixing my plate, so I got some almond butter. Then some Greek yogurt. I want Greek yogurt. So now I'm breaking the fast. I usually use this. So I don't take a lot of it. Okay. Ooh. So now I'm going to put in my sardines. I mean, I have a lot of stuff here. That's why, like, I need more room. So now I'll put some sardines on my plate. Some tomatoes. So what's on this plate? This is, okay, let me try this other way. So this is what's on my plate. Almond butter, olives, chili, sardines. That's what's going into my body. Such a meal is super healthy. Good for making your body lose weight. Right? I could add more avocado, but I feel like adding more beans actually. But sometimes you think you need more food when you actually don't. So I usually like to start small. If I need more food, I'll definitely not gonna starve myself. I'm going to keep eating, you know, until like I feel like, okay, I've had enough for the day. But I know I don't like sitting on the chair, on the table when I'm eating. I like staying here. Like I like sitting here on the couch when I'm eating. Like it's more relaxing to eat that way. Ooh, food. Ooh. So here's my food. I got my yogurt here. Ooh. Sardines are my favorite, okay? Let me add some jalapeno. I think they'll need some jalapenos. Mouth watering. This is good. You have protein, omega-3s, saturated fats. Those jalapenos, baby, with the sardines. I'm warning you. Jalapenos with the sardines. Wicked. 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 mm. 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 Email me at posttraumatic bliss. Monica at posttraumaticbliss.com. If you want your brain to thrive, you have to feed it very, very good food. Ooh, sardines, man. So I'm eating sardines. Sardines with tomato soup. With canned jalapenos. Wicked. Then you have some olives. Eat like a god. When you eat like this, you're eating like a god. Okay? When you have omega-3 and protein, you're eating like a god. Then I have almond butter. Okay, I'm afraid of eating this jalapeno. I mean this chipotle chili. You know when the chilies, like they're green and then they turn red and then they're dried? That's what chipotle makes. That's the sauce chipotle makes. I love it. This is good. You have to feed the body right. The greatest mistake of my life was not knowing how to feed my body. We are overworking the body and we are not feeding it right. You have to feed the body. And Jay being Jay, he's just telling you, you have to feed the body right. He's not saying maybe. He's not saying you when you think about it. He's not saying sometimes. He says you have to. Kumba from South Sudan. APK, I'm doing good. Fellow Pisces 17. What's that? What's mukbang? I don't know what that is. Life is a gift. If you see it that way, and your body as the gift, you treat a gift very differently. Mhm. The body is a gift. Like none of us asked for it, we just gifted. Every day is a beautiful gift. Mm. Hi, Abed in the house. We are eating here. Like, I mean, this food, if you look at it, it looks good because it's good. Mm? Yes, we cannot be eating processed junk food. And people are doing it every day. Hi, Laurence. Laurence in the house. Mm. And this is what I found that my body enjoys, right? My body enjoys me working, going out, running, doing all these workouts. It enjoys that. And then it also enjoys a good meal. It likes that. 100%. It enjoys the hard work and then a good meal because it feels rewarded. And I have noticed, like, whenever I have a job and I have to be in a cubicle, my body is not enjoying that because there's no movement. Like, there's not much movement. Life is a blessing. It's a gift, you know. For the people who are dead, all of this is not existing to them, right? Like, oopsie, it fell. I'm not gonna throw away an olive because it fell on my carpet. I'm used to all the germs in this house. They're used to me. They probably came from me. Let me tell you guys. You see how I cleared that plate? I cleared that plate. Just think for a moment, okay? The food was so good, I cleared this plate. Huh? You see how happy I am after eating? When you eat a pizza, are you this happy? Or do you just go like, oh, somebody shoot me now. When you eat a good meal, I tell you, your body thanks you with a good feeling. Right? Because it wants you to be happy. But I gotta finish it with Greek yogurt. I tell you, I eat almost the same things every day. But those things that I eat every day, they're some of the best. You know the 80-20 rule? They say 20% of people achieve 80% of results. Or 20% of good food will achieve 80% of good health. If you think about it, right? The 20% of top whole foods will give you long life, right? You don't need to eat everything. You have yogurt, you have olives, you have almonds, you have eggs. And today I did not eat an egg, but you get it. I'm happy to clear this problem for you guys, okay? I want problems like this. I want to clear problems like this. J being J, I made some cabbage and with some purple cabbage and collard greens and carrots. Girl, like, wow. Green peppers, red peppers, onions, mushrooms, mushrooms, black beans, pinto, ooh. And you did not invite me. And you did not even bother to invite me. My friend, you make some black beans with pinto beans, with red beans, with green peppers, onions, mushrooms, purple cabbage, collard greens, carrots, garlic, and you do not invite us. We have a problem. We have a problem. We have a problem. Musa Yanar from Istanbul. What's up, baby? I like problems like this. If you got a problem like this, we need to clear, okay? Give me those problems, okay? Other problems, don't give me problems, okay? Don't give me problems that cannot be cleared like that. Because there are problems. God gives me problems I can handle, okay? God will give me problems that I can handle. These are the kind of problems we be talking about. Yeah, these are the kind of problems we be talking about. Hmm? Bye, bye, bye. You just gotta eat some, man. Like already, like I can feel like, I mean, I ate enough food to where I'm not too full and my body is not too tired to process that food. And it's nutrient dense food. So my body is already rewarding me with a good feeling. After I eat, I like to move around, right? Like wash the dishes, kind of like move around. It's smelling like omega-3. Milton, Milton, you're asking me if I ate already? I had a problem to clear. Okay? I cleared that problem. I'll be clearing problems this morning. You're wondering if I already ate? You're wondering, you're wondering if I already ate? Hey, hey, Milton, my friend. Hmm. Hmm. I'll be nice to you. I'll be nice to you, Jay. JJ, I'ma be nice to you, okay? Just because you're JJ. Hoo, hoo, hoo. It's weird. Sometimes my knives don't have a place to go. Oh, you got so many knives. So you still got leftovers. I still got leftovers. Jay, come for some. I'm inviting you to have some leftovers. Oh yeah? We are both not good at inviting you during, you know, but, hey. Ooh. Ooh. It's called omega-3. Omega-3 goodness. It's so good though, man. Let me grab one. Mm. You add jalapenos? You dare add jalapenos? Wickedness. Food be wicked. Like wicked good, okay? I want you to get a good omega-3 profile, okay? Get a good omega-3 profile in your brain. Let people envy your brain, okay? Let people envy your brain because you ate so much sardines that your omega-3 profile is something to be envied. Something to be envied. I want you to eat sardines that your omega-3 profile, okay, is something to be envied. You see how I eat and suddenly I eat omega-3 and suddenly I'm even cracking jokes, I'm happy. The brain knows what it's doing. If you don't get it the right nutrition, it makes you feel tired and worn out. You give it good food, it makes you start smiling, cracking jokes, having fun. I tell you, when I talk about food and switching from survival mode to feeling safe, to feeling happy, joyful, having, is a real effect. Is a real effect. Right. And look, I eat like that, like a monster, and I'm still in good shape because I'm working out, I'm active, and it's good. What did you not see there? You did not see bread, you did not see rice, you did not see potatoes, and I still feel good. I still feel energetic, I still feel amazing. And that's to show you, you don't really need carbs when you're doing the saturated fat diet well. Like you're going in on the saturated fats. You're doing it good. And this is going to change your mood. You're going to feel happier. You're going to feel lighter. All this. Food is a real thing when it comes to mental health, like a real thing. And some of the things that I wish I took this seriously, right? I wish I took it seriously. So we save this for tomorrow. I wanna take some hot chocolate. I don't usually take a lot of avocados. Like this is a sliver. Right, but my avocado be safe for now. But let me tell you, sometimes I'll be very hungry and all I see is this avocado and I can go through this avocado in minutes. Right? It depends. It depends. But again, that's why I avoid having I don't have a lot of food in my house. Like I have beans here. Like these are the beans that I eat. I don't have a lot of food in the fridge too. You know, I got a few things on my fridge like, let's do it. Like I don't have a lot, like, and I have apple cider. I have coconut milk, coconut and cashews. I have berry milk. I have eggs. Like, got cheese. just the ingredients. I have kimchi. I got kimchi. Like I have a few, the food that I cooked, the beans that I cooked. I eat very few things. So for my parasite cleanser, I use the oil of oregano. And actually, I should start using that oil of oregano because I haven't used it for a few months. I haven't used it since, I think, mid-January. It's already March. And I think they could help with this. Soursop, black seed oil. I don't know, the seed oils. Hi Zula, Zulali, Duran, Irfan. Not by chance you're here. Hello, hello, baby. We've been cooking, exercising, cooking, exercising, cleaning. Ooh. Life at home is a lot. Like, you cook, you clean. You cook, you clean. You walk, you wash your. It feels like it's a never-ending thing, right? You cook, you clean. You wear clothes, you wash them. You move things around the house, you put them back. No, the avocado, trust me. One thing about avocados, I only buy one avocado at a time. I'm not going to buy 2 avocados. I'm going to just buy one. When I'm done with one avocado, I'll buy another one. Because I never know how I'm going to eat that avocado. Right? I never know whether I'm going to gobble it or I just want just a slice of it. And usually I'll take a few slices and then I'll gobble it after. What's Ruki Azuri? Zula? Zule? What's How did you enjoy your food? What happened? Hey, I'm sorry. Do it again, this time without hurting you. I'm so sorry. Oh. But don't tell me you didn't feel good. You didn't feel energized, because I know you'll be lying. I know you'll be lying. Because I know you're going to do it again. Because if you did 12 miles on an injured foot, it means you can really do a lot. Right? Already your mindset has changed, right? You know you can do it, right? I knew it. I knew it. You're going to do it again, right? Because if I had told you to do 4 miles, you probably think, okay, I can do 4 miles. But if I tell you to do 12 miles is badass. then you know, like, hey, you can do 12 miles even on an injured foot. Like, what's stopping you from health? Nothing. Because you know you're badass. You can do all these things. That's why I'm a coach. Okay. I know, I'm a coach. Okay. Tell these people to like and subscribe. People are changing lives here. Make sure you eat some sardines, not by chance, okay? Don't tell me you don't know how to make some sardines when I already told you how to order them, how to cook them. I'm in California. I can't give you my address. Don't ask me exactly where I live. Yeah, and when you cook, you know, clean up, because when you're cleaning up, your body is digesting that food, right? A little bit of movement after eating is good. And that's a good time to clean your house, clean the kitchen after you eat, you know, put things back together, because the body wants that, right? And you're honoring that meal time, because for me, I don't eat multiple times a day, right? I have an eating window. I eat between 10 and 3. You know, latest I'm trying to eat 4:30, but after that I don't eat anymore until 10 the next day, right? So I have a window when I eat, so that I practice intermittent fasting. But when you eat the way I'm eating and you do intermittent fasting, it's going to be so easy for you to do intermittent fasting, because guess what? You're not spiking your sugar, because you see, I didn't eat a lot of carbs. I'm not spiking my sugar. My sugar level is not going, it's like this. So I can go longer without food, because I don't have the crash. When you eat sugar, you're going to feel like you're crashing. And when you feel like you're crashing, guess what? You want to eat more sugar to feel like you want to go up. So you end up getting addicted to food, because now it's giving you the highs and the lows. I say it's kind of like being in a relationship with somebody who doesn't really want you, right? So they come to you and they need something, and then you don't hear from them. And then if they need money, they come to you. If they need food, they come to you. Like, so that's what sugar does, right? It's kind of like, oh, you're up, you're down. Oh, and then, you know, when they come to you, you feel happy, you eat, right? And then that's what sugar is. It crashes you. Sugar wants to take over your life. So it crashes you, and then you eat it, it puts you back up. And then it crashes you so that you can take it, and it puts you back up. So carbs, sugars, they're kind of dangerous, because they get us hooked. But you've seen my meal, right? I'll be able to go for some hours without food, and my body is going to go into ketosis, and it's going to naturally burn the fat. That's why, like, I don't have a lot of it, because the body is going to get to that place where it starts burning the fat on its own, right? Even when I'm not active, it's going to do that. It's mental health. This is what I didn't understand about mental health. Like, it was a big missing piece for me. Let me grab some water. Let me grab some water. Okay. So how much water are you supposed to drink in a day? I'm reading this book, the book of the lymph, and because I have a swollen lymph node and it's been here swollen for like 2 fucking years, and my doctors don't know how to make it go away. So I'm reading the book of the lymph. And yesterday they were asking how many liters of water do you need to drink, and they had a formula to calculate the how much water you need to drink. Let me show you how much water you need to drink. For me, it came back to like 80 ounces of water, or 87 ounces of water, which is like a gallon. Okay, so this says our bodies are approximately 70% water. Basically, we are aquariums. Like we are like a river, an aquarium. But like we need water that much. Like think of yourself as an aquarium. Like you need water that much. Like your whole aquarium. That's an external pressure. This acts as an external pressure on the largest limbs. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm reading somewhere else. Increasing the amount of water you drink will help circulate immune cells, nourish your lymph, and flush out toxins. Proper hydration also helps your skin glow. So I'm needing more water. Aim for at least 8 ounce glasses. Ounce glasses of water each day. So 9 or 8 glasses. More when it's hot. So when it's hot outside, take even more, right? Arbor tea included in that count. So if you can also drink arbor teas, that still counts. Another way to calculate how much you should hydrate is multiplying your weight by 2/3, or 60%, 67% of your weight, right? 67% of your weight, so you do 2/3 of your weight. And then, so 2/3, multiply your weight by 2/3 to 1 ounce of water for each pound you weigh, right? For each pound you weigh, 1 ounce of water. So if you are 150 pounds, you should drink about 100 ounces of water. Always drink clean, filtered water. The author says, I recommend starting your day by drinking a glass of warm water with a squeeze of lemon in it. Warm water with lemon. Keep drinking plenty of water throughout the day, especially if you are practicing lymphatic massage. Water will help you move out debris from your tissues, right? Book of the Lymph. It's written by this woman called Lisa Levitt-Gainsleigh. She does lymphatic massage on cancer patients. So pretty good work here. I'm reading her book because I have a swollen lymph node. So some of the things that she recommends you do is massaging your lymph. Let me show you. She put some nice photos here. Okay, so we are going to talk about the strokes that she has in this book. She has one that's called like a C stroke, right? Where so you make a crescent, like a crescent shape to your skin. Uh, so like you make like a C shape, like whatever you're massaging, you make like a C shape like that. Um, then there's also the J stroke, like you're putting in the J, like a J stroke, or like that, right? That's a J stroke. And then there is strokes where like so like the collarbone, right? The collarbone is also very good to do like J strokes, because like letter J, right? Because you're doing like a J going down, going like this is letter J, like you, that's a good massage technique, like J stroke. um then um your abdomen, you can do kind of like overlapping C strokes, you know, like they're overlapping, like it's a C, like it's a C, right? But it's overlapping. So you're kind of like overlapping them like that. These are good for lymphatic support. Remember, you have lymph nodes in these areas. So um, um, then you have the C stroke. So these are good for breasts, chest, arms, and legs, right? So like they call it the rainbow, like, so you have lymph nodes in your armpits, this place, right? So the rainbow goes like that. This is a stroke. You're doing these massages for yourself, right? So it goes like that. The way, yeah, her name is Lisa Gainsley. Lisa Levitt Gainsley. Does it show it right, or does it show it upside down? Right? And then you have this, like this one, like the pump, right? Pump. You can see it's like a pump, right? Like a pump. So these ones, these are good with the limbs, like with your body, with your limbs, right? This, it's like a good for legs, like pumping, right? Like, because this is like it's pumping, so it's good way to do lymphatic flow for yourself, right? If you want to feel like more relaxed, you know, this will help you. Yeah. She's kind of like I think she learned about massage techniques and what do you call it, these what do you call it, the health that's not mainstream, like people who learn homeopathic medicine. Then he has this one, she has this that look like this, right? And then she says Okay, so okay, this one. Let me show you. This one right there. I don't know if you can see it, that one. Okay. She says the spoke sequence is so powerful, used in many sequences, that it deserves some extra attention. If you ever see Star Trek, you know that the character Spock's famous salute, live long and prosper, is accompanied by a gesture hand in which he separates his fingers between his middle and ring fingers. That is so funny if you can do that, because it's kind of hard for me to do. Live long and healthy. I guess this is what we are going to be saying now. Live long and healthy. The spokes. So we remember these spokes. And that, he says, that finger separation is the basis of the stroke. You place the your middle finger and your index finger and thumb behind your ear. So this one, behind your ear. So you place your middle finger, right, and index finger behind the ears. I think that way. We got the spoke sequence, right? And then gently massage in front and behind your ear at the same time. Oh, try this, baby. Try this. Oh, goodness. Oh, this one will make you live long and healthy. Oh, this is what they mean. This is so good. Okay. Darling, try this. Okay. And so gently massage, aim the fluid simultaneously towards the back of your head, down your neck, right? Toward the lymph nodes in the base of your neck. Remember, like, lymphatic flow is good. It supports your immune system. Oh, that feels good. Remember, if you do one side, you gotta do the other one. Oh goodness, it feels good. Are you guys trying this shit? Because it feels very good. You better try, because it feels good. It feels so good. You will always feel relaxed with these things. Hey, why are you not reacting? So this will be helpful to release fluid built up around your ears. This stroke is powerful to do before and after you have cold for ear congestion, hangover, sinus pressure, and more. Proco says it's really helping. Yeah, you can. These are like self techniques to do for yourself. Like these techniques, this book is techniques you do for yourself. You don't need another person to do these strokes for you. Like, so, oh my God, sometimes my makeup be all over my books. Terrible. But have you seen people with lymphedema? Like their swollen lymph nodes, like the build up, like, or somebody with like elephantiasis, where they have like this like build up. It's their lymphatic fluid just will not drain, and it can cause a big problem. So learning to do these massages for yourself, like, like even doing this, like try doing this, is really going to make you feel so relaxed, like every day. Because now this is your lymphatic system goes like goes towards your heart, okay? That's where a lot of exchanges happen between your blood vessels and your lymphatic system. So you have lymphatic systems here, 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 all the way here, here, like back of your, like they're everywhere. So let me show you your lymphatic system. This book is super good. Like, and it's so easy the way she explains things. So this is your lymphatic system. There, like you see it? And you see this big thing here, right? That's the main channel for the lymphatic system, this dark one, right? So all these lymph nodes, this way, they are moving up towards your heart. Like all this fluid is moving towards your heart. So when you're massaging yourself, remember that we are moving the fluids towards the heart. So even when you're, let's say for example, you want to massage here, like your neck, right? You don't want to do this, right? Because you're moving the fluid up and down, right? And you want to do slowly, okay? Because the lymph nodes, they don't open all the time, right? They will open maybe 4 times a minute. So there's no need for you to do so quickly, because the lymph nodes will just open 4 times, maybe 6 times a minute, right? So you do slowly. And we are moving things towards the heart, like that. And you're going to feel relaxed, okay? This is mental health. I studied mental health, so follow my lead, okay? You want to do it relaxed, okay? And those techniques that she told you, like the C ones, then you apply them, right? Like you want to move the fluid, right, towards the heart, like that. The rainbow, remember she's saying on the breast you do the rainbow, like that. On your stomachs you do the overlapping C's, like that. You're moving the lymphatic fluid like that, and it's going to make you feel relaxed, because the lymphatic fluid, it doesn't move by like the heart. The heart is always pumping the blood, but the lymphatic fluid does not have a pump. It doesn't have a pump. So it's really supported by your movement and your exercise and the things that you do to help the lymphatic fluid move. It's going to help you. Now if you, yeah, justice, yeah, tell them this, right? Like if your lymphatic fluid is not moving, then your health can be very difficult. Like if your lymphatic fluid has a problem moving, lymph, right? And if your lymph nodes get damaged, you can have lymphedema. You know, some people have lymphoma, a type of cancer, you know, when their lymphatic system stops working and supporting their bloodstream, you know, pathogens can get into the blood. You hear some people, you know, let's say they have diabetes, they can have like a staph infection in their blood, and you're looking at them and you're like, where did you get the infection? I don't see any cuts, I don't see any bruises, I don't see anything. What that means is they probably had something damaged in the cell, right? And then that whatever was damaged, right, was able to bypass the lymphatic system and then get into the blood, because the lymphatic system helps you produces white blood cells. So before anything can get into your blood from your cells, it meets the immune system. It means the lymphatic system, and the lymphatic system will kill it before it gets into your blood. So if your cells get infected and you don't have any cuts and bruise and you have a blood infection, is because the lymphatic system failed to catch that, right? So You want to understand why when you support the lymphatic system, you want to see why your health improves when you support the lymphatic system is because you're helping the fluid move. The fluid really moves slowly. So when you feel good after a massage, because the fatigue, the body doesn't have to work so hard anymore to move this fluid, you know, because you're helping the fluid move, right? This is Health 101. Don't send me any messages that need to be reviewed, because I don't review messages. There's a reason why I don't review messages, because from my experience, when I reviewed messages, they were sexually explicit or they were rude, and so I stopped looking at them. So I will not review messages. If message is in review, it's not going to be reviewed. Yeah, so I'm practicing the strokes. I'm here practicing the strokes. These are good, okay? Whatever people tell you, this particular one is my favorite, because yeah. So anyways, thanks for joining me today. It's been wonderful, and it's time for me to go and do other things today. So nice for you guys coming through. Sarah Khan, hit the subscribe button. You will get notified when we are live, and you will be able to join us. So let me do the blessing before we go. May you be happy and live with a joyful heart. May you be healthy and strong and live with a body that gives you energy. And may you be safe and protected from all sorts of inner and outer harm. And may you live with the ease that comes with well-being. I love you. Take care of yourself. Subscribe to Post-Traumatic Bliss if you need a health coach, a mental wellness coach, post-traumatic bliss coach. Let me know. Until next time, God bless you. Bye.